What is going on, guys? Rated Designs here. Today is going to be a new series. I basically was sitting down and just kind of reading through and looking back at all the really cool designers I used to watch. And the one thing I always remembered from them is that when they would do speed arts, there was never enough. And they would do things and certain techniques that I would want to know what they are. So basically, what I'm going to be doing today for you guys is I'm going to be bringing in the brand new series, which is just called, Watch Rated or something to that effect. But it is just going to be watching me design, and it's basically going to be a live commentary of me designing. So right now, one of my buddies, Mamba on Twitter, asked for a banner, so you're going to get a little taste of what it is and what I'm going to be doing. So kind of just me designing, just slow motion of what I am doing and just the different steps that I take to get to my ultimate goal of finishing the banner, and some of the things that I do that other people do differently and stuff. But also, on top of that, you're going to get to learn a little bit more about who I am and what I do and some of the techniques that I have, I guess, used for a long time that a lot of people haven't used. So I thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys a little bit more in depth on what I do. I've been tweeting out lately saying, hey, I need some ideas for tutorials and stuff, and I just haven't been getting any really good ideas, just because I think everybody realized that I pretty much have done every type of tutorial I guess there is out there right now. I mean, the useful ones, shall I say. I mean, there's, I'm sure, a lot more. But, part of me is I like to do a tutorial not only for you guys, but I also like to get a bunch of views on it. As weird as it sounds, it's 100% true. So, I thought it would be kind of, cool to bring this type of series to you. And I really kind of want to let you guys choose what I'm going to design every single time. It's just kind of, this is right now is just a banner. So next time it could be just, part of manipulation or whatever it is, just kind of watching me do whatever I do. But, of course, in the, me, of course, doing this type of stuff, I'm not going to finish the banner. I'm going to get pretty close. Probably, I don't want to go further than 20 minutes on the video, just for the flat-out reason that it's going to get a little too damn long. And it's going to get really boring if I don't, stop or anything. So I kind of just was doing that. But, yeah, this is just live commentary of basically my stuff because, I thought... I guess I'll tell you guys the whole thought process behind the whole new idea is I always watch all these manipulation designers and guys to that extent, and they always are doing things that I want to see slower. I want to see them more in depth. I want to see what actually is going on. So now what you guys can do is you guys can kind of see what I'm actually doing, instead of just the speed art of this finished product, and you're just kind of sitting there like, whoa, how did he do this part? So this is just a little bit more of a slow motion area. Plus, you're gonna get to know me a little bit more, and I don't know if anybody really cares for that, but I thought it's kind of cool. But yeah, I was actually kind of sitting in an Xbox Live party just brainstorming, I guess, and it just kind of came to the my mind. It just kind of just happened. But yeah, one of the things that you guys are going to see right here is I'm going to add some color correction right now, and I'm a very simple color correction guy. I don't really like doing anything. Of course, you guys see I like to add curves to 2D banners, especially. This is going to be a 2D banner, so as you guys can see, it's a blue banner. So what I'll do is I'll just add a gradient map of black to blue, or gray to blue, dark gray to blue, and give it a nice overlay, about 15%, and then every once in a while I'll add a photo filter. Sometimes I won't. Just really depends. So photo filters, if I were to use one, put it on about 5%, and I do whatever color the background is. So nice blue like that, and it kind of gives it a nice kind of dark feel to it. Just really cool looking, to be honest. But yeah, I thought it was really amazing. I saw a few. I was watching a bunch of the different designers' videos today, and I thought it was just awesome to see some of the guys using different techniques and stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see what I want to do here. Cool little font here. I actually don't really know what his YouTube name is, to be honest. I actually might kind of do something local like this. Hold on. But yeah, these banners I've been working on a lot lately. I actually just put out a. Hold on. Ooh, that's a little bit of a big font right there. The official channel. I go down to about 25 just so I can. Alright, and no, I actually put up a few, I think it'd be a few days ago. I put up basically a little bit of a beta website for myself. Kind of cool. I like it just because it's a lot easier for customers. They can kind of just go right on over to the site instead of having to, ask me for prices all the time, which is always a plus. Because, everyone knows that people can get a little crazy, and all you designers out there know that it can be a little crazy with customers just not really knowing what they want, and then they'll ask you. And here's a topic I really wanted to bring up, because I don't really know how many times I have to explain this to people, because it bothers the hell out of me. I don't know if any of you guys get it, but when people come up to me and they're like, "Hey man, I need a logo." Well, in my line of work, a logo is like my logo, the R, not a avatar, which is the line of work like for Teams and that little picture on your, on your YouTube or your Twitter or whatever it is. It's not a logo. I mean, it's like more of like a profile avatar or a profile picture. If somebody said, "Oh yeah, how much is it for a profile picture?" I'd understand. But these people are just, you guys got to understand, if you're not a designer and you watch my videos, a profile picture and an avatar are completely different than a, I mean, and I'm not even saying this as being a sarcastic dude. They're completely different than a logo. Completely different. And it's annoying because a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, I thought this is this," and then no, just make it easy on both of yourselves, or on yourself and me, and just know the difference. Difference, I mean, I just explained. Logo is something that describes your channel, your personality, or whatever the hell you're doing. Avatar is just something that you're using, or profile picture is just something that you're using on your channel. Because a lot of people just use random stuff, to be honest. I mean, just how it is, but it's whatever. Over that, but yeah, this is kind of, I actually am already kind of liking what I'm doing with this text. It's kind of looking cool, to be honest, because I have some really cool ideas for it. But I want to also say that if you guys have any ideas for, I have a really cool idea that I was thinking of doing, and I was thinking of doing it right, and I want you guys to, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you guys to just be like, "Oh yeah, that would be good," or "Oh yeah, that would be bad," because I just want to try it. If you guys like it, you like it. If not, not much I can do. But yeah, I'm really coming out with. I've been brainstorming a lot with new series and stuff. New stuff for, I guess, you guys, and in retrospect. I don't even know what I'm going to want to do with this layer style right here. I was going to think of doing something like this and then adding a stroke. I don't know. But yeah, in retrospect, I was... it's going to be something that I think you guys, out of everybody, are really going to enjoy. Is this series, not only just this one, but I have another one that I think I'm going to do that I think you guys are going to really enjoy, just because it's very creative, and it's something that it'll show a huge depth of, you know, different types and styles of different things that people are going to do. So it'll be very interesting to see how it is, but it'll be pretty cool. I can't wait, really, to, you know, I'm in school again, so, you know, it's back, but I can't really wait to really start cranking out videos. I want to really start putting out a lot of content, just because I want to start growing my channel even more. But it's kind of more on your guys' thought process. I mean, if you guys want to see more videos, you guys got to tell me. You know, I know my views aren't getting close to the amount that I used to, just because of YouTube being stupid or whatever. But yeah, I can't blame YouTube for the rest of my life. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool to bring this type of thing. Also, everybody, I completely forgot to tell you guys about this. Everybody who's really, you know, upset about the whole, you know, Ruby and Obey thing. Listen, guys, Ruby is an amazing designer, and she will eventually be in one of the top teams. The decision that I think most people made and this wasn't just solely my decision in Obey, is that right now, a lot of people just wanted Sealy, and honestly, I can't disagree or agree, because it's not. I think, in my opinion, it doesn't matter who we pick, because those guys, both of them, are just absolutely great designers. So regardless, Ruby and Sealy are going to go far to begin with, ever. I mean, it's... So I do want to explain that, but other than that, I mean, you guys got to understand that Ruby, you know, honestly deserves a shitload of subscribers, and she doesn't have them, and it sucks, but she's definitely one of those designers that needs to be checked out. Pretty cool stuff. But also, I mean, I just, you know, it was really upsetting to see how many dislikes I got on the last video. I usually don't complain about dislikes, and I really don't care. I mean, I still really don't care. It was just more, people were disliking the video because they didn't win. And that's part of the reason why I don't do contests, and that's probably one of the reasons that I won't ever do contests again, is because people don't really realize that there's going to be more than, you know, what's it called? There's going to be more than one contest that's going to be coming. People need to start doing contests just to do contests, like it used to be. You know, people used to do them just to get exposure. That's what I did them for. That's how I got big, is just because I did them. I just did them for the hell of it. And people need to realize that that's one of the biggest, I think, parts of this whole community, is that if you just constantly do contests or anything that's out, that's where you're going to get most of your exposure, is just from, you know, competing. It's because people are going to start seeing your work, and they're going to be like, oh, this is awesome, you know, and some people will be like, oh, you know, work on this, this, and this, and you get critiques from it, and you get a lot of people that will help you with it, actually, and it's just kind of it's a good thing to be a part of, in my opinion. But, yeah, it's just, by all means, I think you guys should all enter. I have a really cool idea, I think, for the next upload on my channel. But it's going to be, in my opinion, it'll be pretty cool. I hope this does good, too, to be honest. What are we at right now? 14 minutes. But yeah, so right now I'm kind of just doing some, you know, I'm trying to make the banner look a certain way. I can't really tell you the exact way. These are just all brushes that I'm using right now, guys. Download them in some random pack. They're kind of cool, but yeah, it's part of the whole thing with this is that with banners, a lot of people overthink what they're gonna do with the banner. Best thing to do is keep it simple. Everybody always asks me that on AskFM. Is like, what is your thought process when you go into designing your banners? And honestly, that's my thought process: is keep it simple, straight to the point type stuff. And I mean, just my thought process. Who knows? Others probably have a little bit of a different one than me, but I don't really care. All those 2D guys out there, they'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you, is just keep it simple. And simple is way better. Actually, for this background, I'm going to add a little bit of exposure as well. Exposure, I'm going to add a little bit of exposure here, and I'm going to add an offset as well. About 42, 0.0020 actually. And then we're going to add a little bit of gamma correction. And kind of give it a cool color like that. But yeah, this is really, I'm actually really liking the way this is turning out, but I'm going to add some stuff up here. And that's kind of, actually I just created this for Agony. Really cool banner, really simple, and that's kind of what people really want to see now, and that's perfect. I mean, I'm actually going to delete this. What the hell is this? Mamba Cow, I don't want that. I think this is, yeah, this is what I don't want this. But yeah, I love this new, I don't know, this new layout of the banner, to be honest. It's really something interesting for me because it's different. It's a lot less space, and it's, you know, kind of just everybody has it. And those sides are just so stupid on the other banners. It's just everything a little bit more, I don't know, there's just kind of more creativity with these banners, in my opinion. I probably am going to get freaking killed for saying that, but, you know, don't everyone freak out, because that really is my honest opinion, and people don't really think so, but I honestly do like the update. I don't really see a problem with it. It doesn't bother me at all. It actually kind of helped me. I liked the banner. That is kind of cool. But yeah, so this is about 18 minutes long, guys, and this is the first episode of basic, you know, of rated, or, you know, watch rated. It's just kind of a little episode of me designing, and I really want you guys to, you know, if you can, hit the like button to, you know, show your appreciation for this. Because, you know, it really means a lot that you guys really still watch my videos, and still constantly are giving me great feedback, and it just would be amazing if I can maybe, you know, tap 300 likes on this. I mean, that would be so cool, but, you know, if not, I completely understand. But yeah, here's just this one. Please leave comments on what else you guys want to see me design, and what the next episode would like to be. You know, maybe I can, you know, feature some other guys to come in, and maybe just a round table of us talking for 20 minutes, or, you know, whatever it is. Would be awesome to see my fans get a little bit more interactive. Also, you know, check out everything in my sub box, everything you guys possibly can. Also, I will be coming out with a lot more content now that school started, so I'll be up a lot earlier, and I'll be a lot, you know, be very bored. So definitely click that like button, rate, comment, subscribe, and check out Power, which is the team I started for underrated players and designers, editors, and the promo should be out pretty soon. So check that out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.